Hello, this is Vance. I got another demo trade on here. I'm trying to limit. I got limited in on these two contracts right at the top of this close of this bar. It's a second entry long off what I see as support down here. I've got two contracts on, and what I'm going to do is I want my stop at 15 ticks. My original stop is below these bars right here, and so I'm going to look at my first target at 15 ticks. So that's going to be at 53. And so one contract there. And my next contract is going to be, and I'm still looking for, it'll be a high right here. I'm looking at, this is the high for today is 94.67. So I'm going to try to see if I can get, if it will retest this particular high. So I want to sell one at that level as well. As price gets to that level, I'll see about moving up a little bit higher. So that's where my trade is. I wanted to show this other trade because I think of the structure is that we had this movement up, we have this pullback, and now it's, I believe, we had a break of this trend channel. It didn't test to a new low. It's really not like, you get a short-term line right here. This is the, I just want to put these lines in here to show you this is the top of the trading range. But had a pullback, and I see this as an area of support right below this one right here. Price couldn't get down to, I mean, ideally you want to see prices come back down here, but I think this is a pretty decent setup. Pulls back the first time, fails. The second time it closes right here on this high. Limited in, stop is below this area right here. And so I think it's going to retest this area up here. So at that least, at the very least there. So looking for my first contract off really near this tight trading range. And hopefully, and this may be the start of a second measured move. And what I mean by second measured move is that we've already had this move up here, pull back. So let's say that this is the movers right here. And so if now we've had this pullback here, second pullback down to here. Didn't test quite to make the new low, but I'm looking at maybe we can make it to the $95 area, somewhere in that neighborhood. So, but it's been up all day, retracing, and maybe it'll just retrace this last portion that we had as a sell-off from yesterday. You see, we were very close to this area, this area capitulation from yesterday, and so I think maybe we can come up there and maybe test this again. So that's where I've got the trade, and I'm going to leave it on for the time being. Okay, now we've price has broken through this area. Hopefully we've got enough room to move to the 53 to get my first contract off. Looks like it's working on all right. At this point in time, you can move your stop underneath this one right here after the signal to take some risk off if you so desire. If it comes back to here, it will be a failed trade, and so that's why I feel comfortable moving a trade under this one right here. It's got some room. And it's more than 15 ticks, obviously. So even if you moved it, so it'll be 10 tick, so 28 under this one is fine. So, and 6 more ticks, and it'll be my first contract. Then move the other contract to break even +1. Okay, good. The first first contracts off. Up to break even +1, and my target is now this other level. I'll see how price gets up here. If I get to it, I think I'll extend it a little bit beyond this area to give it a little bit more breathing room for potential, because it's only really about, let's say, a couple ticks above that. So I think reasonable. 38. I'd say let's try 78. So let's. As price gets up here, if it shoots through here, it might have a chance to move it up to that area. So I'll see how price responds when it gets up to this area, the top, and let's say between 63 and 67. See how it kind of makes its way through here. As you can see, we're getting close to the top of this previous area, and if price punches through here and holds this area, I'll move up my my stop to below there. So there's some room right now, and I'll just leave it the way I have 20 ticks ahead. So I could move, I'm going to move the stop up to here, 48, so I'll lock in 10 ticks. It's a little close, but again, it looks like there's heavy resistance here, and it could very well come back and turn and go in the other direction. But at the same time, we already had this move up here. I'm looking for this target area right here initially, and then perhaps going further beyond that. So I like that. You can say that maybe even this is a move within a move. This up here, pull back twice, and maybe up this area. So that's why we're very close to that, somewhere in that neighborhood. So, and we're in this trade for 24 minutes. Okay, right here is a second entry short. Price makes a new low. First entry pulls back. So this is a second entry short here. Now it's a doji. It's not a great second entry short, but you can see that there's capitulation up here, and that you know, this bar here, price has attempted to go up first time, has failed. Has it tried to go up the second time? Well, not quite yet. Hasn't broken through. Or you could say from the reverse, price has tried to come down the first time, failed second time. And can you consider this a potential breakout pullback long? You could. I mean, we haven't really broken this trend channel right here. We have broken this trend channel, so it's come back. But whether or not we can go up, or has this already been the failure? Pulled back first time, failed second time, and so now it's going to go the other direction. So it's a second entry short. So that's how you can count trades off both sides. The second entry short, but as I say, I'm sticking with my previous idea that there's resident sell orders here, and if prices can overwhelm this, we go higher. Basically, because the strong move that we had today, I think it's just a hesitation, and on a bigger time frame, this is really like a continuation pattern. And there we have it. You have that punch up there. So just see almost at that 78 mark. Move this up. There you go. Okay, so it may continue to go up, but I'm happy with that trade. You get the 15 ticks and then got the rest of that. It might come back and retest. Now, let's remember, if this is a breakout, we'll come back and retest this area, maybe go higher after that. But now you see this is a second trade for today. I had another trade in there, but I didn't record that one. It takes too long. Anyway, that's it for now. If you have any questions, please let me know. Bye for now.